Hi, I'm John, and this is part 15 of my F1 23 career mode series. And in this part, we'll be racing at the Temple of Speed, also known as Autodromo Nazionale Monza, in Italy. Alright, here we are at Monza, and we brought a good amount of upgrades with us to the car. Let's hope they do the trick and improve our car's pace, so we might be able to fight for more points more consistently. The weather forecast for the weekend looks like qualifying is gonna be a bit cloudy with a slight chance of rain, but the race itself is gonna be in wet conditions and it looks like it's gonna rain a lot, so yeah, probably gonna be full wets for the entire race by the looks of it. But yeah, I guess we'll see when we get to the race. The track is of course legendary. Everyone who follows any racing probably knows what the track here at Monza is, the Temple of Speed. It's a high-speed track which should suit our car quite well, but yeah, I don't know how the wet conditions are gonna work for us in the race. So yeah, should be an interesting weekend, so let's jump into qualifying and see how we perform. Alright, I don't know if we should change our setup for the race. I mean, we are still gonna need the maximum top speed that we can get out of the car, even in the wet race. So yeah, I don't know, maybe we should just stick to this. And yeah, it's gonna be a struggle with the grip in the race, but I think that's our best option. Alright, let's get out there and put in a lap time. Come on, guys.
Yes, mate, that's P2. You're currently in second place.
Let's see how long we stay there. So about 5/10 faster than my teammate. That's nice. Alright. Okay, so I dropped down to P6 already. But that's still a pretty good position. But yeah, let's wait till the end and do one last run. Alright, let's go for it. Yeah, I'm on my lap. Come on, guys. Let's go.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Verstappen, Perez, and Charles Leclerc. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright, P5 in the end. Over half a second faster than my teammates, so yeah, I'm pleased with that qualifying session. And yeah, on my final run there was a McLaren ahead of me, and I managed to get a slipstream tow out of him. So yeah, I think that really helped, and yeah, it's a good position to start the race from, so let's hope we can stay there and get a good amount of points out of the race.
Welcome to the home of the Parabolica, now known as the Curva Alboreto in tribute to the Italian motorsport legend Michele Alboreto. It's a long right-hander. It dares you to keep your foot as far down on the throttle as you possibly can. It's one of the great corners on the calendar, and we're here at Monza, ahead of the Italian Grand Prix. With the rain coming down here at the 3.6-mile Monza circuit, the low drag setups preferred by most teams could cause them some problems in today's Grand Prix. So watch out for cars struggling for grip around the Curva Michele Alboreto. That's the Parabolica to you and me, the last and most demanding of this track's 11 corners. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Sainz, McLaren, Norris, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri. Russell, Ocon. Liam Lawson, Albon. Fernando Alonso, Gasly. Stroll, Tsunoda. Bottas, Joe. Hulkenberg, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? That was a great win in the last race, but can they keep that momentum going into this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Alright, so 9 laps on the full wets and then another 10 laps on another set of the full wets. Let's see how the weather evolves during the race. Alright, let's do this.
Start. Good job.
Yep. The grip is really bad, non-existent. It's like driving on ice. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.7 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. They're in 10th place. Your last lap time was a 1:41.4.
Yep. I don't know how much risk I'm willing to take. I feel like I could go a bit faster, but the conditions are really sketchy. And I don't want to end up in the wall.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Gap to your teammate behind is 5.6 seconds.
Also, my rear tires are quite worn already. That was scary.
Okay, so that's a red flag, no overtaking, and let's get back into the pits, please. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now.
Alright, good timing. Let's see if we can make it to the end without doing a pit stop.
There's a good chance to change our strategy for the rest of the Grand Prix if we want to.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Let's get to it.
Okay, we'll be getting underway in just a moment. Stand by. Okay, clear. Here's some information on Russell for you. Okay, they're out of this race. Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed. Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Okay, we've been informed due to increasing risks, they're moving from a virtual to a full safety car. Full safety car.
Yep, you said that already.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
I think some drivers were going for overtakes into turn 1 under yellow flags. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.3 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. They're sitting in 7th.
Nice. think we should try to make it to the end on this set of tires. Weather report.
Okay, so heavy rainfall, here to stay for a while. Doesn't look like it's moving on anytime soon. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now.
Yep. I don't see any point in that.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Yep. Alright.
Okay, clear. Alexander's in the pits. Alexander in the pits.
Yeah. That strategy makes no sense.
Okay to use your overtake button.
Let's see if we can make this work. I gotta be gentle on the tires, especially on the rears.
Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Gap to your teammate behind is 28.3 seconds. These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
Copy.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Negative. We have a chance of winning this. Let's go for it. Driver behind.
And Verstappen's behind. And the gap behind us is 5.0 seconds. They're on old wets. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 33.7.
Okay. We've got this. Something's wrong.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Vehicle condition.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Driver behind.
Verstappen behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 4.1 seconds. They're on old wets. Their tyres are 6 laps old, and the time last lap was a 1:35.5.
Last lap time.
Time last lap was a 1 minute 35.7.
Copy. Grip is really bad. Starting to really struggle out here. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 31.3 seconds. They're on old wets. They're in 15th. Your last lap time was a 1:36.1.
Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't do that. Should I just try to push for the last 3 laps? Max is getting closer.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Driver behind.
And Verstappen's behind. Our gap behind is 2.5 seconds. They're on old wets. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 35.4.
was scary. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind is 35.1 seconds. They're on old wets. They're in 10th place, and the time last lap was a 1:38.4.
What is going on in this race?
By 35.0 seconds.
Yep, let's just stay ahead of Max. Got this, guys. Let's go, come on.
Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack, and having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top three finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. So let's review the updated driver's standings. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Mäkinen.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Oh, what a race. Yeah, I can't believe that I actually won that. But yeah, it just seems like everyone else was struggling way more with just keeping the tires alive. It's a weird strategy to... I mean, I understand why they boxed under the safety car, but then to box when the safety car is ending, I don't get that at all. And even still, Leclerc boxed going into the penultimate lap. I guess that speaks of them not being able to keep their tires alive. So yeah, I'm just happy that my tires lasted from the race restart after the red flag to the end. And yeah, I think I just benefited from others panicking and boxing for new tires when I don't think they really needed to. But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely take it. And to get my first podium in a form of a win and to share that podium with Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton, two of the greatest drivers on the grid and in the history of the sport probably. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So yeah, I don't know. As I said, I just can't believe that I won, but I'll definitely take it. So yeah, I don't know what it is about Monza, and especially when it's raining, that it provides races like these where the underdogs really shine and have a chance. Looking back at Vettel's first win and Gasly and Ricciardo, yeah, I love this track. It's a simple track, but it provides great races, and obviously it's a cornerstone of Formula One. It's been there always, alongside Silverstone. These two tracks, I hope they stay in the calendar forever. They are a part of the DNA of Formula One. So yeah, amazing weekend, just above my wildest expectations. I never thought I would win a race in my debut season in Williams. So yeah, here we are. So thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to stay tuned for more.